All right, we're going to start with Sagittarius. This is what's coming towards you in love. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming towards you in love. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, can't show that card. It has some nudity on it, so. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, Five of Cups. Interesting. There's someone missing you. There's someone that wants to communicate with you, but let's see if they're going to do that in the future. See if we can make a prediction here. For Sagittarius, what's coming towards them in love? Honestly, this looks like an X. There is something new coming though with the Star card. Let's see. We're gonna get more clarification here. What's coming towards Sagittarius in love, Spirit? One more card. Ooh, yes, King of Cups. That's really good. Okay. I think like someone was going through a period of like self-discovery or like understanding themselves better. They needed to take a break from everything and just kind of like recenter. To me, this looks like an X. For some of you, but for others of you, this could be someone new as well. I feel like this person is usually like in the media. They might be like a content creator, or they might be someone that you know from like maybe like Instagram, or like someone that you see often through like a platform is what I'm getting. This person is very like, they're a sweet person. With the King of Cups, they're ready to give their full love and attention to someone, and they're ready for a relationship, a commitment, something long term, where it's like a partnership where two people can really devote their entire selves into one another and become one, is what I'm getting. It's like someone wants to really pursue a marriage, something long term here. They This person will, you'll be like their everything. They're gonna put you on a pedestal, is what I'm getting as well with the Star card. With the Five of Cups though, I think like this person, how you'll know who they are is by like they've been through a lot in the past, or they recently had a breakup. This might be an ex, like I said, for some of you, but for others of you, this is a new person. It seems like they always kind of give a lot to a relationship, and for some reason, like it just, I don't know, like it hasn't worked out. Like there's someone that's very devoted, very giving. They put their heart on their sleeve, and things just don't work out for them. So that's how you'll probably know who this is if they've had like their past relationships, have they felt used or they felt unappreciated. Okay. We get three more cards for Sagittarius for this person. All right, we have the Ten of Swords again. So we have a theme here of like someone being used and abused, or like them feeling down and having to go through this period of like renewal where they become the star. So I'm thinking, okay, so this is gonna be for a few of you, but I'm thinking this is a person that's they like serve the community, or they do some like they're like a therapist or something like that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm downloading. I don't know, take what resonates, but they're like again, this is like a prediction as well. So if you're single right now, this person's like life coach or like a motivator, or if they're not that, they really dive into like their music or their creativity as an escape, because they have had like a lot of trauma from the past with this 10 of Swords. Okay, can we get 2 more cards for Sagittarius for this person? Ooh. Ooh, we have the Death card. So they definitely went through like a rebirth here with the Death card. Again, with the Death card, I'm also seeing like this might be someone from your past. Like maybe you knew them from like high school, maybe you knew them from like college or something like that, or they're just like an old friend or someone that you knew from the past. But like they've gone through an intense rebirth, an intense renewal is what I'm getting. So this person might be unrecognizable for you. Like you guys might link up again, and they're totally like a new person. So, all right, what else do we have for Sagittarius for this person that we're tapping into? Okay, okay, that's too many cards. Let's try again here. What else for Sagittarius for this person here? Oh, we got the Queen of Swords. So, let's see. Sorry, I have allergies really bad today, but what I'm getting from this is like they might be a person that at first they appear kind of harsh with their words a little bit, or a bit not stuck up, but what's the word, maybe a little bit snobby, or a bit like they're kind of like a person that is confident in their knowledge or the things that they say or they know. I feel like they're this way because they have gone through a lot. So they might have like a wall up initially. They might seem like someone that acts like they don't need anyone, or they might act kind of aloof a little bit, very matter of fact. But what I'm getting is that this is really like a facade. It's something that they've learned over the years, because being the King of Cups, they're very generous and selfless. So they've had to learn to kind of tap into like this Queen of Swords energy. It could be they also view you this way. With the King of Cups, they might be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but I am getting strong Pisces vibes. With the Queen of Swords, again, like I'm getting like a trauma vibe, like something like in their past, like they had a really bad partner or someone very abusive to them, so they've kind of had to take a break and like rediscover who they are. And I think like now they're like in this star energy where they've recognized their worth and who they are, as well with being in that King of Cups energy. It's really helping them attract love into their life. Okay, so, and again with the Death card, they have gone through a deep, like intense renewal of like a rebirth. Okay, all right, let's get some angel oracle for you. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius here? We do have worth waiting for on the bottom of the deck. Worth waiting for. There's something about you having to release your ex, or they've released their ex recently. So, not recently, but like it's been really a really tough journey for them, especially with that Ten of Swords. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. So how you'll know who this person is also, that you're gonna feel a strong chemistry with them, like a strong magnetic attraction. um and let's see, and we do have release your ex at the bottom, and true love. All so this is true love. So you know, with this prediction, just kind of see what feels right for you. But I'm seeing that this person's going to be very giving, very nurturing towards you. I feel like you've done the work as well. Like, you've released your ex. They've done the work also with that star energy. So they're going to be able to really attract you into their life, and vice versa. So let's see what we have with the what's the vibe cards. For Sagittarius. Maybe you had a period of time where you said, I give up in love, because I do see fed up at the bottom of the deck. So maybe it's that you got fed up with love. Maybe relationships haven't really worked in the past. And we can feel that as well. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because that causes you to kind of go within and really take a break from relationships and get to know yourself, what works for you, what doesn't, learn boundaries. And just find what makes you happy on your own, and then you kind of find fulfillment on your own, and you don't have to put that pressure on your partner when you do get your soulmate. So it's just part of learning and adjusting. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have frenemy and supersize me. With the frenemy, it's fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. There's someone that has hidden intentions and is a fake friend, so you have to watch your back for that. I'm thinking like this person maybe has been giving you bad advice or something like that. If you have a friend that's single, just like that kind of like bad bitch, independent type person or something like that, and you're really like wanting a partner, something long term, they might be putting things in your head telling you that's not the way, or men suck, or whatever the case is. If you have a friend like that, watch out for that, because this really does hinder your growth. And everybody has a different path. Just because their path is not no marriage or no kids, whatever the case is, doesn't mean that that's right for you. Everyone has their own path, and just because they choose not to find their person doesn't mean that you shouldn't too. But a lot of times people they don't want to be miserable on their own, so they kind of project that onto others. So you got to be careful with the frenemy here. I also see supersize me, doing too much, excessive overindulgence. So there might be some kind of overindulgence here. If you have a friend, I don't know, like, just, I don't know, take what resonates, but you might have a friend where they do too much, they're overindulgent. And this person is something to watch out for. So I don't know, that's for someone. It's not for all of you, but it's definitely a message here that you needed to hear. So that's why Spirit put this out there. Okay, now regarding your person, maybe they will interfere with your soulmate. Maybe they will interfere with that relationship. So it's something to watch out for. If you can kind of set boundaries with this person early on, is much better than having to deal with them once you do get your soulmate and stuff. So that's something to consider. Let's see. Let's get a Lover's Oracle for further advice, and then we're gonna move on to, I'm doing Sagittarius, so we're working backwards. So the next one would be Scorpio. So So we're gonna do Scorpio. Usually Scorpio's readings are so intense. Oh my god, they just kind of they drain my energy a little bit. So let's see what we have for them. But this was a good reading for you, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, comment. You know, I'm also going to be doing lives once a month where I do free tarot readings and like free personal tarot readings, whatever question you have. I'll do a quick 3-card pull. So make sure that you're subscribed for that, okay? And you have your notifications on. All right. Let's see, Spirit, for Sagittarius. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Someone said, please say hi to me. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So this is probably, like I was saying earlier, because I was getting a vibe that you, for some of you, not all of you, that you know this person. So yeah, with the star card, I'm thinking that also they see you as a star. So it could be that they're a secret admirer. Like if you do have social media, you're a content creator, or you post often, like on TikTok or Instagram or anything, one of those platforms, they're like kind of admiring your beauty. They see you as someone that glows, someone that's like a star. They think that you're, I just got in my mind that they think that you're very funny and very attractive. That's like one of the main qualities that they like about you. So that's something to also consider with this prediction, is that they like that you're funny. So that's another clue here with this person. They see qualities in you as well as like your personality. It's not just like the outer is what I'm getting as well. So that's another thing to consider with this prediction. But that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, like I said, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. We're gonna move on to Scorpio now. All right, let's do this thing. Let's see what we got for Scorpio. All my beautiful Scorpios, what do we have for y'all? Let's see, Scorpio. What do we have going on for Scorpio Spirit? What's coming to them in regards of love? What's coming towards them right now? All right. Ooh. All right, we got the King of Wands. So King of Wands, this is going to be someone that's very passionate. They're going to be very persistent. They're a little bit impulsive as well, but they like to plan ahead also. They're the type of person that when they want something, they're a go-getter. So they focus all their energy on it. So I feel like they're going to see you they're like eye on the prize, like you're the prize here. To be one. So this person is very passionate about you. They're very into you, is what I'm getting, Scorpio, with this King of Wands energy. This is an awesome card to get as far as like what's coming towards you in love. It's very exciting, very like a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry here with this person. Okay, love that for you. Yes, I'm reading the chat. All right, what else do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, what else do we have for you regarding this person that's coming towards you in love? This King of Wands energy, very fiery. For Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio Spirit? Let's try to switch decks, because this deck is kind of, all right, here we go. Moon. Okay, so we got the moon energy. With the moon, I would say that this person can be a little bit mysterious with the King of Wands energy. They're most likely a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They can be a bit mysterious at times, is what I'm getting. Uh, so you really have to take your time to get to know this person. They're not gonna give you a lot of information about themselves right away, is what I'm getting. Um, hmm. Let's see what else we can get here. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is someone that's very successful, very stable. Okay, they're someone that already has everything that they need as far as like financially and like stability. They're very grounded. This person could be fire sign, but also have some earth energy. Um, they have stability. There's someone that has money. They know how to use their money as well. They know what to spend on. They're very smart as well with their finances, is what I'm getting. Very stable person. They probably have a house already. They probably have a car already paid off, something like that. Like they have a lot of things that they own that's already paid off. They don't have a lot of debt, is what I'm getting. Um, Very financially stable person. So I'm getting strong earth energy with fire energy. So they could have both in their chart. With the moon energy, again, they're a bit secretive. They've learned over the years how to kind of reserve their energy a little bit, reserve like their ideas and their dreams a little bit, because they've learned that that's the best way to go about things. So you might have to take your time with this person. This person is not gonna give you everything all at once. Okay, they're gonna be very passionate, but you're gonna have to get information out of them. So they gotta trust you first, is what I'm getting. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. All right. What else do we have here with this King of Wands? Very passionate person. All right, again, we're getting more earth energy, so they could be a Capricorn. I feel like with Capricorns, they do tend to get that King of Wands energy as well. So they might be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Virgos can kind of be in this energy as well because they're very mutable. There might be a Virgo, which is a perfect match for Scorpio, so it would make perfect sense that it would be a Virgo actually. So we also got the Four of Pentacles. With the Four of Pentacles, again, I'm getting like what I was reading before is just further confirmation of the energy I was picking up. They're a bit reserved, okay? They like to have boundaries. They like their alone time as well. But there's someone that's very financially stable, okay? They have resources, is what I'm getting. They have savings accounts. They have money also invested in stocks. Okay, is what I'm getting. Those are the downloads that I'm getting about this person. So those are all kind of predictions and clues how you would know who this is. Okay. All right. That's awesome, Scorpio. All right. Let's try to get one of these. What's the vibe cards to get further clarification here. My legs are getting tired. Okay. All right. What do we have for Scorpio spirit? Scorpio. Hmm. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. Wine and dine. Okay, so this person's gonna want to wine and dine you. It says courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. So like I was saying, this King of Wands is very passionate. They're very romantic. They're going to want to take you out on multiple dates. They're financially stable. Although we did get the repo card. I'm thinking that with the repo card, they might have a new house actually. They might have actually sold the other house that they had. So that's another clue that will help you know who this person is. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. So it's interesting because it seems like they have a lot of stability with the other cards, but this I think is more so talking about them getting a new home or moving or something like that. It could be that now they're more stable, but in the past they've had issues with maybe they're divorced, they've had to like sell things or, you know, something like that. Maybe there was a there wasn't a prenup and like that caused a lot of issues with them in the past. So that's another clue of how you might know who this person is as well. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Also, we got Seven of Swords. It could be like, again, like this person left something behind, they moved. So this person is new to your city, new to your state, okay, is what I'm getting. All right, to recap, this person is either a fire sign or a earth sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Capricorn, Virgo, and what's the other one? Taurus. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, I'm just cleaning up a little bit here before we move on with the last deck. Actually, we have two more decks here to use. We're gonna go with the Angels Oracle. What do we have for Scorpio spirit with the Angels Oracle? What do we have for Scorpio? What's coming towards them in love? What's coming towards them in love? Spirit, what's coming towards them in love for Scorpio? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. Playfulness. So this is your advice. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. Let's pull two more for you, Scorpio. Two more for Scorpio spirit. What do we have for Scorpio? Ooh. Oh, we got this could be the one. All right, so it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. So maybe you already know this person. Maybe you know him through friends, maybe him, her, whatever, through friends, through like family members. Maybe you have them already like on Snapchat or, you know, Facebook or like one of those platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Maybe you already know this person. So that's why it says this could be the one. You've thought about this person before. So keep that in mind. Playfulness is a big factor. So I'm thinking like you guys are really playful and goofy together. There's a strong friendship vibe here as well. So let's get one more for Scorpio. I'm thinking you guys might be friends at first is what I'm getting. Let me see if we got any new chats here. Okay. Yeah, you guys might be friends at first because I did see that they do have like really strong boundaries or like they like their alone time. They're a little mysterious, so they've been in relationships in the past before where they've felt really like used for their money, for their finances, because we did get repo. So it seems like they, if he was married or she was married, like something about the money, it wasn't like, I don't know, they had to struggle for a bit is what I'm getting. Oh my God, Scorpio, we got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Wow. So you're manifesting this new love here. That's awesome, Scorpio. And you're not gonna get bored, because you know how Scorpios, you guys are kind of like Aries. I'm an Aries, so you know we can get bored and stuff like that. I mean, the older we get better with it. You know, like the older we get, we understand that, you know, it's not all fun and games all the time, but like, you know, it's just nice to have someone that's playful, someone that's, you know, lighthearted. And even though, you know, Scorpios are very intense, but I feel like you guys love that energy. Like you guys really flow well with that energy. And like, I don't know, I see relationships that do work when it's two people that are water sign. I feel like Scorpios work out better with like an Aries or like a Virgo, something like that. So this person actually might be an Aries or a Virgo. They might have both in their chart. So that's something to keep in mind here. All right, so those are the cards we got. All right, Angels Oracle. We're gonna do Lovers Oracle for your advice as well. And then we're gonna move on to the other sign of, dang, I forgot. Um, Sagittarius. It was Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra. I'm moving backwards, so that's why I'm like confused. Okay. All right, Scorpio. This one flew right out. So, oh wow. So we have something about forgiveness here. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, so there's something about having to forgive whatever has happened to you in the past, whatever people have done to you in the past in terms of love or relationships. You have to forgive and let go of that in order to receive this new love with this person. Okay, so you have to kind of stay in like this playful energy, like this really light energy, kind of just, you know, let the past stay in the past. Don't bring that into this new relationship. Okay, I also got that this person is gonna, you guys are gonna be friends at first. You guys are gonna be taking your time to get to know each other. It's not gonna be something like just like off the rip, like just like go in the relationship right away. It's something that's gonna take both of you time. I feel like the both of you have gone through a lot in the past, so it's gonna be like a friendship at first. It's gonna be really beautiful, and then you guys are gonna develop trust. You guys are gonna develop all the things you need for a long-term relationship. So this is an awesome read for you, Scorpio. I'm very happy for you guys. But yeah, but if you like this reading, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell in order to get notified when I have my next live. I am going to be doing free tarot readings as well. For I'm going to do a live where it's free tarot readings, and it's going to be one question, 3-card pull. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's move on to Libra. All right, let's move on to Libra, guys. Let's see what we got for Libra. It's so windy today. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra, Spirit? What do we have for Libra? Sorry. What do we have for Libra? Okay, we do have communication coming in for you soon. Okay, somebody might text you soon, give you a call. If they do have your number, like this communication, I'm thinking that it has to be like someone you already know, like an ex or something. What's coming towards Libra in love, Spirit? What's coming towards Libra in love? The Full card. There's definitely a new opportunity here with someone. Um, it's like taking a chance or taking a risk is what I'm getting. This person's very childlike, very carefree. They might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign. Um, I'm getting strong Gemini vibes, but they could be another Libra as well, or an Aquarius. But I'm not really getting Aquarius. I'm getting mostly Gemini and like maybe like an Aries, or not really getting Leo either. Maybe Sag as well. Okay. All right, what else do we have for Libra, Spirit? What else do we have for Libra? There we go. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. This is someone very stable. They could be rich. They might have a lot of money. This is also a card of like inheritance. So they might have like, they just come from like old money, like their family has a lot of businesses, their family has a lot of like stability and money and stuff. So, oh, also could be that they're looking for this farm, something they can build. Like, you know, they want someone that can help them kind of build this type of relationship where both of you are like, I'm getting power couple, like, you know, like building, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a kingdom, but like a, well, something like that. You know what I mean? So they want to build with you is what I'm getting. That's what they're gonna want, this person. They're at first they're gonna come in very carefree though, so you might be surprised by their, once you start getting to know them better, you might be surprised by how ambitious they are, you know. Also, I feel like with the Full card, you're not gonna know if this person is rich, if this person is comes from old money. You're not gonna know right away. You're gonna, they're gonna kind of pull the wool over your eyes, is what I'm getting, because they're gonna come in with this full energy. It's very innocent, very kind of carefree. I don't know, like you're not gonna know this right away, is what I'm getting. I'm also getting that they're going to wine and dine you, or they're gonna have the resources to take you out on vacations and stuff like that. Spirit, what else can we get for Libra? My allergies are so bad. Okay. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, so they're definitely looking towards the future, looking to what they can build. They might be someone that travels a lot, okay? So that's another prediction here, another clue to who this might be. They like to travel a lot. They're well-traveled, so they might know a lot about different cultures, different religions. They seem like someone that might have actually they have like a PhD in something, like they're very knowledgeable and stuff, like they've gone to university. um this could be a Sagittarius, okay? Could be a Sagittarius, which would make sense for Libra, because Libras, they do need someone a little bit carefree, a little bit kind of adventure type person. So this could be a Sagittarius. All right, we also got the Justice card. So they might work in the law. They might work like out of court or something like that. But besides that, there's someone that's very fair in their relationships. There's going to be an equal give and take here in this relationship, okay? They also want marriage is also what I'm getting. They want to be really, really stable. They want like something concrete, something that's like a physical thing that does show some kind of commitment is what they want. So this person is gonna, they're gonna tell you right off the bat what kind of relationship they want, but they're not gonna um completely show you that they have a lot of money is what I'm getting. They kind of hide that just because they don't want people to like use them for it. So is what I'm getting. That's just a download I got for some of you. So take what resonates. But we also have the Four of Wands. So again, I'm getting like strong marriage vibes here. I'm getting strong like engagement. Um, this person's not gonna, they're not gonna take too much of their time to propose. I feel like they might propose like within 6 months to a year. They're really looking for like this stable commitment marriage type thing. They're looking for a wife or a husband is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Let's get some what's the vibe cards for you. For Libra. What's coming towards them in love for Libra? Ooh. Okay, let's try again because that one just flew out. For Libra, what can we expect here with this relationship for Libra? What's coming towards them when in love? Oh my God, I got repo again. We also got that with the last reading. This person might be from outside of the state, or they might be that you live in. They might not have a stable place to live at the present moment, okay? So that's something to, that's a clue right there about this person. That's interesting. Yeah, so again, we got confirmation that they are looking for something like long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions, invested. They're very invested, okay? Within this relationship, um, spilling the beans, revealing secrets. They are gonna eventually spill the beans about everything that's been going on in their lives, but I'm getting that initially you're not gonna know any of this, so that's something to consider. Yeah, so what I'm getting is like there's gonna be this relationship, there might be some trust issues because this person is not gonna be totally upfront about things. They're not gonna necessarily lie, but like they're not gonna be upfront. So there's something about their money that's very relevant here in this reading. I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me that they do come from like a stable place. But also with repo, I'm not sure what's getting repossessed, or maybe they had to move. But like there's some kind of information here that we're missing. Okay, so let me see if we can kind of be a little bit more nosy and see what's going on here. I'm gonna pull one more card. Okay, we got the blues. Scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. I'm getting strong ex vibes, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend vibes. They're kind of in the dumps right now is what I'm getting. I don't know what's getting repossessed, but I'm seeing that they had like this very stable lifestyle. Now all of a sudden they're losing things, they're sad, they're depressed. Very interesting for this reading because we kind of started with someone that's really like carefree and really like kind of open. Um, Also, what I'm getting, I just got it. I just downloaded that. You could be having multiple options. Like, this is not the only person, like, the only option for you. There's going to be more people here coming towards you in love. So, this could be talking about two different people. Maybe there's one that has a lot of money and then the other one's kind of broke. It could be that. I don't know. Like, you might have one person that they're struggling, but you think they're really cute, you think they're really fun, and then there might be someone that's really, really stable, but they're a bit more boring, a bit more reserved. Um, so take what resonates. It could be two people here coming towards you because with the Justice card, we do see like, oh God, hold on. Man, it's windy out here. Okay. All right. So, again, like I was saying with the Justice card, um you kind of get like the bad, like two thing, like two, it's like weighing options. So what I'm seeing is that you might have more than one option coming towards you soon. Okay, now let's pull some okay, let me get this out of the way here. Let's pull some Angel Oracle for you, Libra, and then we're gonna pull some Lovers Oracle, and that will conclude your reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. Okay. So this is reconciliation. So it is an ex. Okay, confirmation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. You have an ex, and I think you have a new person as well coming towards you soon. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You might be, if you're with someone right now, it's saying free yourself. Or if you're talking to someone that's just kind of like playing games and like, they really don't have any like you don't know where the relationship's going, it's saying free yourself. You kind of have to dig deep and see what this is about. It could be about different things, but this is something that spirit is kind of bringing to your attention. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Card food. Okay, so we got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so you guys need to get to know each other a little bit better. If it is an ex, it's just kind of talking about things. But if it's a new person, because I am getting two different energies here, take what resonates. There's a need to like really take your time and get to know each other. All right, let's pull Lover's Oracle. Okay, and this is just like extra advice for you, Libra. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. All right, Libra. That's all I have for you. If this resonated, make sure to subscribe. These are predictions, so keep an eye out, or kind of consider like the little clues that I gave you. And then if it did come true, just comment on the video and let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So but anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for staying here and watching the whole video. But anyways, love you guys. Bye.